And guess who's that? That's me. You see that cute girl in the monitor? That's me. And guess who did this? Me. Cause who am I? That bitch. Oh, oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be installing a wig. I haven't properly installed one, and I mean a lace frontal wig, in probably some time, probably because the UK has been on multiple lockdowns in the past couple months. So I haven't had any reason to leave the house. I haven't been wanting to do my hair, but at the looks of it, we're probably not getting out of this current lockdown anytime soon. So I'm kind of over just waiting to look nice because I want to go outside and I kind of just want to look nice for myself. So I decided today I'm going to be placing a wig that I made on my head. Yeah, I'm going to be trying a couple of new techniques that I've been seeing a couple of other YouTubers doing. So hopefully this goes well. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I got the desired style that I wanted, which I just did some basic crimps. This is my first time doing crimps, and I think I did a pretty good job. So yeah, I will show you guys that, and then we will get into the wig installation. So I'm back, and this is what the wig is looking like. Like I said, this was my first time doing crimps, and I forget who I found out that method about like adding got-to-be spray on it before you curl it. I don't know. Most of these like techniques that I'm going to be mentioning today, I honestly don't remember what YouTuber did it because I just watch so many YouTubers that I can't keep track of it. But yeah, this is what she's looking like. I'm a bit excited. I didn't do the front because I kind of want to put it like based off of how it's gonna look like on my head, and just like adjust it. So yeah, we're gonna wait until the end for that. But for now, I have to start the actual process of like putting my hair down and all the other stuff. So I'm gonna take my hair out of this rubber band. First off, I just like to mention that my hair is growing. I used to be, if you've ever watched any of my old videos on my page, you will see that I was very scissor friendly roughly a year or two ago. And even as a child, my hair just never grew. Like, I was just always a bald person, which was fine with me. Well, not really as a kid. Now I'm just like, it's kind of irritating that my hair decides to like grow at the rate it does, because it's growing like really fast now. And I don't like that because I wear wigs a lot. and it's kind of just like in the way. Like I wear wigs so much that it's just like this hair, like when it comes to like finally putting a wig on, it's just like it's in the way, and I can't just slick on a cap like how I used to when I was bald. But yeah, so I'm gonna prep my hair. It already has oils in it, has creams in it, I've hydrated and all that other stuff. And I'm just going to simply twist it down so that I'm able to put this wig on. I wanted to include this part in the video because I know a lot of people, for some reason, like to put cornrows in their hair when they're wearing a wig, and I'm just like, that's tedious. Like, why would you want to put cornrows? Like, they take forever. I actually just do flat twists, which they end up looking like cornrows, but they're not cornrows. And I feel like it puts less tension on your hair because cornrows are usually tight if you do them correctly, whereas like flat twists, like they're a little bit, but it's not as severe as like cornrows. So this next step is just going to be me showing like how I just do flat twists instead of cornrows, and I just thought, yeah, like why not? I'll just throw this in the video. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just split my hair evenly. So I'm gonna put one side away while I work on the other. Usually, when I'm working on one side, I'll split my hair into usually 4 rows, but for like time purposes, I'm only gonna do 3, and I just literally can't be bothered today. So there you go, just trying to make the part. Honestly, the parts really don't need to be that neat. I'm kind of just being annoying. But yeah, don't feel like you need to have your parts be like this. But yeah, here we have like a decent amount. Like I said, I've already moisturized, I've already oiled, I've done everything that I needed at this point in my hair, but feel free to add those now if you haven't. So basically, I'm just going to get 2 separate strands from the start of my head, and then just bring them over and over again and over, and you just keep doing that. And yeah, if you notice, this is way quicker. Definitely less tension on your focus. Come on. There we go. Definitely less tension on your head. Like, I literally will sometimes forget that I even have flat twists in my head because I literally don't feel it. But yeah, you see how nice that looks? And it looks literally equivalent to a cornrow. So I've never understood like why people like go through that stress of trying to get cornrows done on their head. Like, they'll have to ask somebody to do it for you, and I'm like, girl, you could just do some flat twists. Like, it's so easy. So yeah, these next couple ones I do, I'm just gonna fast forward it. It's literally the same thing, just part, separate at the top, 2 parts, then twist over and over each other. That's it. Okay, so you notice there, I've done 3 flat twists. I have not cut anything out of this, and that took me probably 2 to 3 minutes maybe. So yeah, why do cornrows when you can literally just do this? So yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward me doing this last part. And then yeah, we're gonna get into the proper Wig Installation, which I am so excited for. Okay, so I know my video did cut out in the middle of me doing it. It's because it started blurring and my camera just automatically cuts off when it does that. But that literally took me like less than 10 minutes. So yeah, if you ever want a quicker way to put your hair down so that you can put a wig on, I definitely recommend doing the flat twist. This side did come up a little bit more weird looking just because I'm just stronger at doing this side, but like this, like, let me show you the back, like it works. And if you really wanted to, like if you took your time with this, you could wear like a legit hairstyle if you wanted. But yeah, on to the next part. So now I'm going to be starting my wig cap process, which is basically to help, you know, make the wig look natural once I put it on. So I've heard of this new idea. I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember a lot of these techniques I'm about to be doing, who I got them from. But I heard that if you use a pantyhose or yeah, any type of like stocking, legging or whatever, that it makes your lace frontal look seamless. So I kind of want to try it. It's my first time doing it. I mean, it's kind of the same fabric as a wig cap, so I could imagine that it will go decently well. I probably should not use this end part just because, I don't know if you can see it, but it's much thicker compared to the rest of it. And usually the videos I've seen, it was generally thin. So that was the whole reason why they were doing it. So I'm just gonna cut off this end part. And then I guess I'm not gonna use the whole thing obviously, but there we go. You're gonna wanna make sure you cover your ears, just because like you want like these sides to be covered when we do start the actual wig process. So first thing I'm gonna do is cut this off because this on top looks stupid. Ooh. There we go. And then I'm gonna cut some holes into the sides where my ears are so that this is able to lay down properly. There we go. I was like hoping I wasn't gonna cut it. I think I need to bring a mirror in here while I do this so I'm not constantly like relying on the monitor to like look at stuff. There we go. And then there's this side. Okay. So yeah, that. I mean, it definitely looks much thinner. The only thing is though is that I did get a color that like is kind of not that close to my skin color, so I'm just gonna end up having to use makeup. That's totally fine. So the next thing we're going to do is secure this wig cap down. I'm going to be using Got2b glue. You're basically just going to be adding that to the part where your headline ends. Okay, so I'm gonna go and use my blow dryer. I'm not gonna record this part, kind of pointless, kind of loud, no, and this might take a while, but I will get back to you guys once this is dried down and I have it cut off, because so you're gonna want to end up cutting off like this excess part. I am not doing that on camera because if I do, I'm gonna mess it up and then I'm gonna be pissed, and honestly it's really not worth me recording and being irritated because I want to wear this wig and I want to make sure it looks nice. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next few minutes. Okay, so I'm done with using the blow dryer. So I did kind of end up messing up a little bit on this side, but it's really not going to be that big of a deal because the wig is really going to be covering it. But I can honestly say from that stocking cap method, my wig cap dried very fast, and that's like the one issue I have with like doing the wig cap method because I just absolutely hate waiting for the hair to, well, the glue to dry. And it did pretty well. I would say it took maybe less than 5 minutes to do this. And I mean, it looks decent. I know like there's like these little parts here that look a little bit whitish, but it's really not going to be that big of a deal because it's going to be covered by the wig. And I am planning on putting some type of foundation because this is definitely a little bit too light for my skin tone. But now what I'm going to be doing is another technique that I saw on a video where basically to get rid of these lines that are here, I saw a girl using the regular Got2b glue and just applying it onto these sides, and it basically helped for it to like not look as noticeable. And I was like, wow, that's actually really cool. I kind of want to try that. So just going to be putting a little bit on just these parts. And I'm going to then after just let this dry on its own for a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to put some foundation on the wig cap, and then we're going to start the actual process of putting the wig on. So yeah. Okay, so we're finally at the part that I'm excited for personally, the wig insulation. So I'm just gonna put this on my head real quick just to get an idea of like how this is gonna be sitting. Okay, this is gonna be so nice. Oh, by the way, this is I believe, yeah, it is a Swiss lace frontal, so this is going to look absolutely seamless. Also, for the part where I was adding the makeup on, I do highly recommend using foundation instead, because you notice the color isn't that close to my head. Unfortunately, I don't wear foundation. I'm probably gonna start because, you know, due to freaking COVID, I've been getting very severe acne and I don't like it. So I know foundation doesn't help with acne, but it helps cover it. So it's kind of like a short-term thing. I also just kind of want to get more into makeup as well. It's not really something I've ever really done before. So I don't know. I kind of told myself this year I wanted to get better at doing my makeup. So yeah, definitely if you have foundation, use it. But I think ultimately it looks pretty good, like the color I used. So now that I have an idea of where I want this wig to go on, I'm just gonna flip it back. And then what I'm going to be using today is the Erica J Hold Me Down. This thing is God. Like, when I tell you my wigs do not move when I use her stuff, like it's way better than Bold Hold, way better than Ghost Bond. So like it's good, and like it's black owned. So if you don't have it and you like to wear wigs, I highly recommend her. Like these things tend to sell out very fast on her website. So I would say, like, you know, if you want it, look fast because they don't be on her website for that long, like once she puts them back on stock. But like literally, like this is like heaven in a bottle. So this is what I'm going to be using today. Also her Hold Me Down adhesive skin guard. So I'm going to spray that one first. I'm gonna be spreading this out using literally just the back of my tweezers. Make sure you're bringing the glue past the wig cap. Like you're bringing it actually like onto your skin as well, because you know you're not going to be planting the wig just straight onto your wig cap. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm going to add another layer because I do see myself wearing this wig for like maybe a couple days to a week. Yeah. Okay, so I've had 2 layers dry down. I mean, minus like these, well, just literally this part, it's basically dried down. So now I'm going to be bringing this wig back up front, really close to my camera, and just find where I want this to end. This is pretty, actually. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this excess off just using a razor. Do not use scissors because the thing about using scissors is that if you use scissors, it's going to cut straight and it's going to look obviously like a wig. So I'm going to use scissors to like first just cut into here, but to cut the actual like head, like beginning of the lace, don't do that. I'm also going to cut here as well, just because it makes it easier for when I want to start for there. And then I'm also going to cut one for over here as well. Ooh, there's a lot of glue over here. I'm gonna have fun with this side because this side is not coming. That's a good thing though. It's not a bad thing. So yeah. Yeah, we're left with this. I'm gonna go and clean this up with some alcohol because I clearly put too much makeup on, and I poured it, yeah, I poured it way down farther than I thought I don't even know why I did that, because I usually don't bring my wigs down that far because I like actually having my big forehead show. So I'm gonna go remove this with some alcohol and I will be right back. So I know I look a little crazy right now, but that's okay. So I fixed up that part, well, the little pieces of things that were, well, glue that was sticking out. And yeah, I started adding some more makeup to my, why do I like keep forgetting like what this is? Like my headline. I added more makeup to my headline because if you notice the difference between here and here, where it's like super white, this looks more natural. So I'm going to do that for my sides because I haven't done those yet, and then also for this parting because that parting is white as hell and it looks absolutely stupid. And you see how that just like seams in. Look the difference. Oh my god, like I just like, come on, like how, literally, like how can you do any better? Like, and then for the part, actually I should probably worry about this towards the end. I'm probably gonna have to go back in after I've done everything because I do want to add baby hairs to this wig. Can't even really see this side, honestly. Let me pull, yeah, there we go. I have to pull it up. Boom. And just like that, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, so my other camera died, so I do apologize for the switch in camera quality if this one doesn't look as good. I'm hoping it does. It looks fine according to me, but for some reason sometimes when I transfer from this camera, sometimes it looks a bit wonky on my computer. So what I'm doing right now basically is I'm going to crimp the rest of this hair. We've already done everything else. This looks nice. I look nice. I might actually end up adding baby hairs to the end. Like, it looks nice without it, but I'm a baby hair person. Okay, so this is the final look, and I look good. Like, I mean, obviously, yeah, I decided to do my makeup because I was looking a little in the other video, but I love this. Like, I did that. I put this wig on. No one else. Period. Okay, let me stop. But yeah, this is the final look. I'm honestly so happy it came out this way. I have a very hard time of like doing my wigs on camera. Like, I swear to God, when I'm not on camera, I do it so much faster, so much more efficient. It's just like, I think it's the whole looking at the camera and the monitor and like making sure like I don't mess up, because like once I mess up, then it's just like, damn, I can't use the video. So it's just like, I'm just having to like literally step on like eggshells when I'm doing these type of videos. But I am so freaking happy. Like, this looks bomb. Like, especially like, okay, so I decided to change the shirt so that you guys could probably see the hair because I was wearing a black shirt previously. This looks so nice. Like, I'm so glad I didn't make it any thicker than what it is, because then for me it would have just been a little bit too much. But this is like the perfect like amount of hair, perfect amount of forehead. Next time I might bring it down a little bit more, but I usually like having my forehead being like still kind of big when I'm wearing my wig, so that it kind of looks like it's my hair, because everyone that knows me knows I have a huge forehead. So, and I mean, like, you can see it. Like, it's not even that, like, if you know me, like, if you see it, it's still a four, like, I mean, it's usually a 5 head, but because of this, it's kind of a 4 head right now, but it's still a big head. But yeah, I'm so happy about this. I'm obviously gonna go take some pictures. I'm going to enjoy this. It is 10 p.m. at night though, so I'm gonna have to like take off all my like makeup soon. But yeah, like, I'm glad I did this. I'm glad it worked out. I'm so happy if you made it to the end of this video, and I really hope you enjoyed seeing me basically struggle. I mean, I didn't really struggle. Like, I did everything that I typically did, but like I said, I just seem to struggle when I'm in front of a camera. But I really do hope you guys like this video. If you like to see more of my hair content, I just made an Instagram page just dedicated to my hair. It's called Hair by Dentality. So if you'd like to follow that, I'd appreciate that, because one of my goals in life is to just basically do hair and hopefully, like, you know, not live off that, but have it be one of my sources of income. So if you'd like to help a girl out, go and follow that page and go and look at my content. It's still fairly new, so there's not that many pictures up there, but when I tell you like 2021, there's something about this here that just like, I'm like, Nancy, you have to be on your shit now. Like, no more playing around. Like, you need to do the thing. And like, you also, while doing that thing, you need to be creative, because I'm a very creative person, and the past couple of years, honestly, I've just been in like a funk. But it's just like something about this year is just making me very motivated. So if you'd like to go follow that page, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I really have nothing else to say. I will see you guys in my next video, and I promise it will be very soon, because your girl is consistent now.